Get ready, Formula One fans, because the world of high-speed racing is about to take a turn so thrilling it might just redefine the sport as we know it. Hold on to your seats because in 2024, Formula One is set to introduce a change so groundbreaking that it's got the entire racing community buzzing with speculation. Here's all you need to know about the 2024 Formula One season, including the driver lineup, schedule, and rule revision for the upcoming season since the 2023 season is officially over. After the 2023 Formula One season concluded in Abu Dhabi, many people's attention turned to the beginning of 2024. Red Bull and Max Verstappen dominated the season with a few teams, including McLaren and Ferrari, beginning to make improvements to their cars towards a conclusion. After its present title sponsorship expires in 2024, Alfa Romeo is going to be a new name, before becoming the Audi Works team in 2026. The team is anticipated to rebrand itself as a Sauber brand in 2024. In 2024, Red Bull's junior squad, AlphaTauri, will likewise alter their name. They intend to go back to using their former Toro Rosso moniker, which is non-branded. There are rumors that the squad may now be known as Racing Bulls, even though the rebranding has not yet been confirmed. Did you know that AlphaTauri was initially named as Toro Rosso and was a junior team from Red Bull? Yeah, you heard it right. They were focused on finding potential drivers and showcasing them in the stadium. Now that in 2024, AlphaTauri is going to have a name change again, will there be any more modifications? We should wait and explore. Even though there aren't many significant changes for 2024, the championship will have its greatest year ever with a brand new, record-breaking 24-race schedule. As we begin the new season, the majority of the 2023 Formula One grid remains unchanged. With many of their contracts set to expire at the end of 2024, every team has continued to use their former drivers. Although youngster Logan Sargent has only scored 1 point in 2023 compared to his teammate Alex Albon's 27 points, he appears to be the favorite to be kept on the squad. Comparing this driver market to a year ago, when 6 of the 10 teams made lineup changes for 2023, it is far quieter now. Following the departure of Nick DeVries from AlphaTauri in the middle of 2023, Daniel Ricciardo has also confirmed his spot there. The notion of Ricciardo would be added to the squad for the next season and has been refuted, as has the speculation that Sergio Perez might also lose his spot at Red Bull after a challenging mid-season. Even if the grid remains the same from the second half of the previous season, 13 of the 20 seats could be up for grabs at the end of 2024, making it a more intriguing season. Some teams have decided to add drivers from scratch. McLaren, for example, has announced the addition of 2 new drivers to their roster. Ryu Hirakawa, the winner of this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans, and Pato O'Ward, an IndyCar driver, have been signed by the team as backup drivers for the upcoming season. With most of the skilled drivers in pace and teams signing for new ones, the 2024 season is going to be exciting. The 2024 Formula One season, which will feature a record-breaking 24 races, will kick off on February 29, 2024. In an effort to make series more viable, the FIA has regionalized the calendar. One such change is the relocation of the Japanese Grand Prix from its customary September date to April, which will better define the Asian leg. Moreover, after being postponed for the previous 4 years, the Chinese Grand Prix will return to the Formula One schedule. Also, by moving the Qatar Grand Prix to the penultimate race of the season, the drivers won't have to deal with the heat in 2023. And it'll also be simpler to transfer vehicles and equipment to the Abu Dhabi finale. Seems like management has given all their brands while scheduling the 2024 season. We all have gone through major exams during the academics as well as the other aspects. We won't be going to attend the exams directly without preparing. Imagine those sleepless nights we have gone through, working hard and stressing out to pass the exams. Similarly, before the 2024 season, practice sessions are provided. Preseason testing for Formula One in 2024 will get underway in Bahrain on February 21st. The teams will test over 3 days in advance of the first Grand Prix the following week. Additionally, the FIA disclosed the preseason testing will now take place daily from 10 to 7, as opposed to 7:30 p.m. as it did in 2023. The testing sessions are scheduled to occur in Bahrain in order to support the FIA's deliberate efforts to increase the series' sustainability. Hence, this implies that between preseason testing and the inaugural Grand Prix of the year, there won't be a need to transport the vehicles and equipment. After the FIA lowered the timings from the 7:30 p.m. testing will now take place between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Although the dates for the 2023 season's automobile launches fell between January 31st and February 16th, 2024, car launches have not yet been confirmed. Teams may reveal their vehicle a little earlier than they did the previous season when preseason testing starts on February 21st. In Formula One, naming tradition range from the simple to the Ferrari. Some want to stick to a strict formula, while others don't. We're already reviewed the customs around team car naming, but now we're anticipating the 2024 vehicle moniker, including both official and speculative ones. What does the C prefix represent, and why has Sauber used it for every model since the release of the C12? Of course, Christine is the name of the wife of creator Peter Sauber. Hence, it is assumed that Sauber will carry on the history once Alfa stops sponsoring the team and returns to them before Audi arrives. So the vehicle for 2024 should be dubbed the C44. With Alpine sticking to its trend and aiming for the A524, we have now reached the first confirmed named on our list. The year, the name of the F1 project, and the fact that the cars are a mix of A500s all have straightforward explanation. On this list, Helmut Marko believes that AlphaTauri won't even be known by the name in 2024, making it the hardest name to forecast. Traditionally, the model number was followed by the team's initials, then the names. Hence, if they continue in this manner, logic would dictate that the team's name for the following season will also be included in the name of the vehicle. In the unlikely event that Hugo Boss was to secure a title sponsor, the vehicle would have the appearance of HBO1. There are a lot of names on our list. However, the detailed naming will be a video on another go. Next, we can see the F regulations for 2024. Regulations pertaining to the testing on vintage cars have been modified by the FIA, which now mandates that any parts tested had to have been utilized at race weekend. Cars shall only employ components and software of the specifications that have been used for at least one competition or TCC in the championship season, according to a revised version of Article 10.2c of the sporting regulations. According to the regulation, teams won't be able to attempt to earn any data outside of testing limits by running any brand new components on an outdated car thanks to the regulation change. Teams and managers are in favor of the Formula One plan to alter the sprint race format for 2024. Although changes have not yet been decided upon, more talks with the FIA are scheduled for January. These discussions may entail a total redesign of the weekend schedule or the use of the reverse grid arrangement. Moreover, the race will no longer have a separate qualifying session that determines the grid for Sunday's Grand Prix, among other changes to the 6 sprint weekends in 2023. However, teams had to follow Parc Fermé regulations starting with Friday's FP1 since the Grand Prix and qualifying were now held on Fridays. In an effort to decide on a new structure for 2024, F1 and the teams have started talking. One idea is to move Sunday's Grand Prix qualifying back to Saturday afternoon, with the sprint race taking place first. After FP1 on Friday, the sprint shootout qualifying would take place, setting the grid for the sprint race. With this modification, Parc Fermé conditions might be reopened following the sprint race, giving teams time to make any necessary adjustments before qualifying. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the monumental changes coming to Formula One in 2024. So, to stay on the pulse of all things F1, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We love hearing your thoughts, so drop a comment below with your predictions for the 2024 season. Until next time, keep your engines running and your passion for F1 at full throttle.